John 5:36. Ego autem habeo testimonium maius Johanne, opera enim quae dedit mihi pater ut perficiam ea, ipsa opera quae ego facio testimonium perhibent, de me quia pater me misit. And I have a witness or testimony greater than John, for the works which the Father gave to me that I may do them, these very works which I am now doing bear witness or offer testimony concerning me, namely that the Father sent me or has sent me. Jesus is here continuing to discourse on the testimony or the witness concerning him and where it comes from and what it establishes about his identity. And there's a couple fun things to note here. In general, the syntax, as often in John, is relatively straightforward. But here we can note our comparative degree of the adjective magnus, maior, maximus. It's an irregular adjective insofar as its comparative and superlative degrees are concerned, you may remember. Here, though, we don't have maior, masculine or feminine. We have maius, neuter, singular. And in this case, accusative because it's modifying testimonium, which in turn is the object of habeo. So I have a witness which is greater. And here we get the ablative of comparison with John's name. So literally this means, or should mean, I have a witness or testimony greater than John. But what's really meant here, and Erasmus points this out in his annotations, we have to kind of understand a sense underlying this as testimonio Johannes. That is, my witness or testimony is greater than that of John, greater than, in other words, the witness or testimony of John. It's a more compressed and naturalistic way to say it, though, just by saying than John. And we do this sort of thing in English all the time. Instead of saying than that of John, we might just say than John, as though John himself is the testimonium. And there is sort of a sense metonymically, I suppose, in which John himself is the testimony. But really what we have in mind here is the testimony of John understood in that comparison. And now we're going to start a new clause with enim for the opera quae dedit mihi pater, the works which the Father gave to me, in the dative singular here. Here we've got a nice purpose clause, or final clause as it's sometimes called, with our present active subjunctive, in order that I might completely finish them or thoroughly do them. This is per facio, becomes perficio in composition. In order that I might do them, ipsa opera, those very works, referring for emphasis back to what we've just said. So ea refers back to the first appearance here of opera. Opera enim quae dedit mihi pater, those works which the Father gave me to do, in order that I might finish them. These or those very works themselves, which ego facio, which I am doing, or we might even say which I am now doing, those are the subject of this verb here. Those offer testimony or bear witness to this effect concerning me. And what do they say concerning me? They say that the Father has sent me. These are my divine credentials, in other words.